What is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Baseball Nerd. All the MLB The Show 23 content coming your way. Today's video is for all my no money spent boys. This is the goal, in my opinion, if you're no money spent, is just to get Jeter. If you can get Jeter, then everything else is you could save up for and you can do whatever and you can get those cards. You can unlock most cards for grinding, World Series, events, BR, all that stuff. But if you want to get Derek Jeter, you got to be smart about it. So, today in this video, if you like it, please leave a sub, leave a like, leave a comment, leave whatever you want to leave. Just drop your baggage at the door right here and take off, okay? I'm just kidding. But I appreciate it if you do leave the sub. And I'm going to break down right now how I think the best way to get Derek Jeter no money spent is. And if you come out here and I back out of this Jeter page and you look, I have 134,000 stubs right now. I got up to like 220. I invested in a bunch of cards. That's one way I like to get some stub count up, is investing. But to break down the best way that everybody should be going about this, I'm going to go through each section and kind of break down how I think you should order, prioritize things to get your no money spent Derek Jeter live series collections finito. If you watch my videos, I have taken off my camera so you can see the full screen. I don't want to block it with my ugly mug. So first things first, if you're no money spent, you got to grind offline. It is tedious and it sucks sometimes, but you got to come in here to these programs and you got to finish these programs. I did the weekly wonders because these packs, we don't ever buy packs no money spent. Ever. But we love to open packs. Free packs are a huge, advantage of possibly pulling a big diamond we don't have to save up for. If I can grind this program, get this ball in as a habit pack, and pull an Aaron Judge, that just saved me so many stubs, so much flipping, so much grinding, so much selling of other cards I want to keep. And so that's why packs are great. But we don't buy them because you could go through 100,000 stubs and get maybe 30, 35, 40K back in everything you sell afterwards. And you just drop in 50, 60 stubs every time, 50, 60,000 stubs every single time, and losing all of your stub count. So come in here, finish programs. Every time there's a new little program, just knock it out. Get, a 2,000 stubs, 1-2 regular packs and a ballin pack, and then some XP to go towards the reward path. That's the thing you got to do. I'm still working on my WBC, but there's stubs in here, mad stubs in here. That's I just looked at a 2, a 4, and a 4K. That's 10,000 stubs right there. You're getting all these free cards. Yeah, you can't sell them, no big deal, but you're gonna get a 5-pack bundle, Ballin' as a Habit, a 10-pack bundle, 5,000 stubs. This is sellable. You could pull a Mike Trout, sell him for 100K. There's a lot you can do through programs. So you have to grind offline and get these done. As well as those, there's Team Affinity offline. Now this is a big grind this year. It's slow. That's okay. Knock out the conquest maps and the showdowns. That's what I'm going to go in and show you. We're going to do showdowns. We're going to do conquest maps. That's great offline grinding. The big secret that everybody does that's super simple to help you grind through all these programs and offline stuff quicker if you don't have the time is to come in here, and when you start getting these team builds, if I'm working on the West, I throw in my Astros, my Angels, my A's, my Mariners, my Rangers into my lineup. If I have any of these captains, I throw them in my lineup. If I have any of these henchmen, I throw them in my lineup, and I just start knocking these off as I am knocking out a conquest map for this program. So not only am I working through the conquest map to knock out for the Team Affinity, I'm working through all these missions up here to get XP as well. And then when I finish this showdown, I also get XP for the XP reward path. And I get XP for playing with those cards. So then it comes in here and I get all these packs for free. So what I'm saying is work smarter, not harder. Don't use your God Squad lineup all at the time. Throw in some of these henchmen, throw in people from a Team Affinity you need to grind. If you have no AL East or NL East or the Centrals like me right now, throw in some of those players when you start doing their conquest maps. Like I just said, conquest, come in here. I'm not even grinding as much as I should be right now, but I want to come in here and show you guys what I am doing. I'm just doing it over a slower period of time right now. I'm not coming in and grind 99, going 24 hours every day. But Nation of Baseball, this map takes forever. I do a little bit of it every day. I took over the map the first day, and I was over conquest. And then I came in here and I played every single team. I'll play like 3 or 4 teams a night. That's like 9 or 12 innings against the computer. And I just come out here and I knock out 3 or 4 teams. Now I'm getting closer and closer. We pretty much just have the East Coast and Florida down there, and then we're done. So you come in here, you knock that out. I already did the West and the World Baseball Classic. That got me packs. I pulled Manny Machado. I pulled Dylan Cease. I pulled somebody else. I think Kyle Tucker. I pulled Jose Altuve. You pull a lot of those diamonds and you start knocking those guys out just through playing offline conquest, which requires not a lot of skill. If you get enough fans stored up, you can play on veteran or even rookie or whatever. So, no skill needed at all. And then you come in here and you do the East, the Central. You just knock out all these conquests. They're free. You come into Showdown. You get your starter Showdown done. You do your affinities. You do your World Baseball Classic. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Showdowns to do. The grinding is definitely a lot to finish the programs, but to do the offline stuff, you can knock it out in a week and a half if you just grind every night a little bit. That's my favorite way to build up stubs and build up packs and start pulling packs. Now, if you come to collections real quick, I have not done any collections. I did the free agency one just because I realized I had so many free agents, and I got a ball-in pack, 10 show packs, 5 show packs. I got 16 packs from just regular the show packs and a ball-in pack, as well as 6,000 stubs for collecting all these free agents. And I still have more that I could collect potentially. But I just realized you get so many free agents. There's so many free agents in here. It's not that hard to collect them. Yes, a lot of people will probably tell you to sell these cards for a profit. I personally liked to do this, and one of those packs in the 10-pack bundle was Manny Machado. I believe I pulled his duplicate, so that helped me get a bunch of stubs as well. So I like to do this collection, knock it out, and then come in here. I haven't finished collecting anybody yet, but I probably have most of these halfway done. Now I could finish the Giants right now easily. I have 130,000 stubs, and I have half of these guys picked up. I have 6 of the top 8 players here, most expensive. I could definitely finish the Giants. The reason I'm not is because the big diamonds, the Aaron Judges, the Otanis and Trouts, and the DeGroms, all these 90-plus diamonds are going to be expensive, and normally what we see is they get more expensive throughout the year. So I like to come up and save up for these big guys and start knocking them out. And what you realize is while you're grinding offline, getting these free packs, getting these cards, all this stuff, I haven't bought any of these guys. The only people I've bought are my investments. All these guys have just been from grinding. I get free packs. I don't buy packs. I don't put stubs in the game. These guys have all just come through grinding, conquest, and other things, and they just have dropped into my lap. So you can almost finish all these low-level teams from just playing the game. Look, I got all of the top Mariners except for J-Rod. I could finish this team right now. I could finish, maybe not the Twins right now. I could definitely finish them, but I don't have as many of the top guys as I thought. But there's a lot of these teams where you just start getting all these players from playing offline. Now, playing offline is a great way to grind and get packs, get stubs, get XP, finish programs. You milk all that dry. You get all the free stuff you can. And now there's a couple ways to build your stub count up, because I've spent a lot of my stubs. I've played a lot of BR. I've spent a lot of my stubs on investments. But if you really want to, you should just save every penny you make in your stubs and not spend any. And save it up for those big players in the collection. If that's your main goal, is to finish that collection, no money spent, you got to be disciplined and not spend those stubs. But having said that, you can come play online and use this to your advantage. Now in ranked, right? You can come into the ranked and you can look at the program. There's going to get cards in these packs for leveling up, and you can come out with this Nestor, and you can sell them for 10,000 stubs once you get them. If you come out here and you get to World Series, you get one of these cards, you sell them for 50K, and you make 45,000 stubs off of these cards. Now, if you make it to World Series, or you grind out the reward program for World Series for ranked, you might not want to sell them. You might want to keep one of these guys, and that's understandable. But if you want to finish Live Series collection, this is another way to get you a fat stack of stubs to go towards a Live Series collection. You sell one of these guys and you can get like an 88, 89 diamond right off the rip, or you can get a big chunk of the way done to like an Otani or a Judge. You can get, a fat stack going towards them, like a 25, 30, 35% of them is now paid off from one of these dudes. Same thing in BR. If you come over to BR, Battle Royale, you draft a team, you have to be good to go 12-0. We all know that. You have to be pretty good to get, 12 wins. And you have to be decent to get 9 wins, even with a couple loss, you know what I mean? But you come into the program, you don't have to be great at the game to finish this program. There's missions. Come in here and just focus on the missions. Don't focus on finishing a 12-0 run. Now, you have to be decent, because if you come in here and you do a bunch of drafts, you're spending 1,500 stubs every single time, and you got to make sure you're making your money back, or you are going to lose money to do this program. But if it takes you, I normally do this in probably, 10, 11 BR runs. I'll do the program. You do get XP, you get these packs, you get stubs. Some of these guys you could come out and sell for 2,000 stubs. You come in here, you get one of these guys. You sell him for 10,000 stubs. You get one of these guys again, another 2K, another 10K, a free pack, more stubs. You keep selling all these guys. You get some ball-in packs. You pull a high gold or a low diamond. You get a 10-pack bundle. You pull a diamond. You get the flawless program. You take Eddie Matthews, you sell him for 70K. It is profitable as long as it doesn't take you 50, 60 BR runs to do it. So focus on the missions, knock them all out, and you can make some money on this. And you do get a pack, and if you get 6 wins and you get a silver and a gold and a pack, and you pull a silver or gold in there, you make a good amount of your money back. If you can get 6 wins with a gold right now, you're pretty much guaranteeing that you paid off at least half of your entry fee, and you're only losing 500-600 stubs every time. Then this is definitely worth it to make some profit if you sell the diamonds throughout the program. Now you might not want to do that, but if you're going for live series collection, that is a way to do it. Events is another online way that you could definitely make some big stubs, because there's all these packs in the program, and you can get all these free packs and try to pull diamonds, or you could just try to get to Mookie. You get to Mookie, you get to sell him for 40K. You get to sell Alonso for 20K, and you get to sell Julio Urias for 13K. So you're making, 10, 18, like 36. So you're making like, I don't even know what that number is. 10 and 18 is 28. So you're making like 60K-ish stubs profit just to get to Mookie, to get 25 wins. So that's definitely doable, and you can sell these things off. If you don't want to sell them, then don't worry about it and just grind offline, but it will take longer. I will probably do this event or the BR run or ranked and sell my rewards to try to get closer to live series collection. If that's your main goal, no money spent, which a lot of no money spent guys, it's trying to get Jeter no money spent. So that's how you get your stubs up. You do offline grinding, and then you go into these online events and these online games, and you get your collection, your reward, and you sell it to finish collections. Last thing I'm going to say, investments. I have my investment video. I said I'd put a card up. That's a good way to start investing in live series players that are going to get upgraded, and you can cash out on those. You buy enough of those guys, you can make 60, 70, 80K in stubs one day when they flip over. And then when it comes to buying, this is a big thing too. When you come to actually buy the live series collection, I mentioned it a little bit earlier. I'm just going to summarize it right now. Hit your big diamonds first. I want Judge, and I want to get Ohtani and Trout, and I want to get DeGrom. And is there a 90 here? No, there's not. I want to get Scherzer and Verlander and Edwin Diaz. This is a big collection right here. I want to come in and get Goldie and Arenado. I want to get these 90s out of the way because they normally go up in price. Unless they have a bad first couple weeks and they somehow get downgraded in the first month, it will probably take more than a couple weeks to drop them. But if they get downgraded, then yeah, they're going to drop in price a good amount. But right now, I'm saving up to be able to buy all the top diamonds, because you buy all these little guys and you're going to run. I could buy all the silvers, bronzes, commons, and most of the golds probably in all the collections right now and have all of those done and just need my diamonds. But you know how hard it's going to be for me to pull a Trout or an Ohtani? By the time I save up to buy all the top 10 diamonds that are 90 plus, all these other bronzes and commons and silvers will probably already be in my inventory. If I grind that much, I'll probably have 95% of these guys anyways. So I'm wasting my money going out and spending it on these guys right now. I'll invest and I'll save up for the big diamonds. That's the two best ways, in my opinion, to get there. Now, I can be a little bit of a rambler, so I hope that video stayed on track and had a clear path to explain what I'm thinking in my head of how I'm focusing on getting Jeter no money spent. It takes discipline. Sometimes it's more of a grind and you don't have as much fun with the game. So really, really try when you feel like, oh man, I'm sick of playing Conquest. I'm sick of not buying any packs. I'm sick of whatever. Have a little fun. Feel free to be like, oh, you know what? Screw it tonight. I'm going to go just play ranked, or I'm going to go spend money and play BR. And even if I go 2 and out, I'm going to re-up and draft again, because drafting BR is one of my favorite things in the game too. I completely understand it. And like I said, not buying packs is the best way to be disciplined and saving up and getting those offline packs to open to get you your little fix. But if you want to buy packs, by all means, buy packs. The new World Baseball Classic pack, the new Diamond Duos pack, those things are fun. So if you want to, go ahead. it will stunt your growth in getting to Derek Jeter. It will keep making it harder to climb up that ladder. So you just really got to stay disciplined and really, really just focus on Jeter, and you'll get there. Trust me. No money spent is very possible. Some people have already done it in the game. I like to take a little bit longer time on it and take my time because sometimes I do. I have bought a couple of the big packs with stubs that I've grinded. I've grinded a bunch of Conquest, a bunch of whatever, and I accumulated cards. Like I said, I sold that Machado and a couple other duplicates, and I bought a couple 50K stub packs the last, turn through packs. So it happens. But if this video helps you and gives you a clear idea of what you need to do to get Jeter, then please leave a sub, leave a like, comment, call me a name, do whatever you got to do. But I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.